All right, hey everyone. Missed a couple of transits because I was overseas, but it was an absolutely phenomenal trip that I'll probably be unpacking for weeks, if not months to come. Lots of changes, um, but I got myself a lapel microphone, so I'm untethered from the computer because before the wave and the wind sound wouldn't let me film anywhere but the, the setup in the corner there. So I'm super excited. Let's proceed with the Gene Key 9. The taming power of the small. Haven't contemplated this gene key much in my overall human design profile, not in my hologenetic profile, but I've taken the time to read and listen and reflect on my last 6 days experiences. And the first thing that struck me is that I heard that it's all about focus on small details. And I'm like, and I think it's activated by one of the slow moving planets. I can't recall which one for now, but I had this epiphany. Oh, it's like, okay, that's why there's a whole generation of ADHD like symptoms people, is because maybe this gene key is activating all of us. Yes, there is hyperfocus, but also there is always getting lost in the detail and stuff. So, inertia. I've, I've, I've thought a few times in my life, it's a tricky one because it actually had me doubt some of the experiences I had that were positive, that I was interpreting as possibly inertia. Because I have Gene Key 1, which is entropy, where the shadow is actually a welcome state where nothing's happening and you're just in stillness and nothing's arising. And I was like, well, maybe it's inertia and I gotta, transmute that shadow and stuff. So yes, it is a tricky one, but I guess here inertia implies not so much as doing nothing, but more so getting too bogged down in details of everyday life, like doing the same things. The image here is doing the same things that you only see in front of yourself, but then in fact they're just going around in a circle. They're not leading you to some sort of a high ideal. And the appeal here to move out of the shadow frequency is to make sure that all your daily actions are leading towards some sort of a grander vision. And it's a funny one because I've also been contemplating Bliss a lot. It's what's really moving through me, and there's a strong desire to make it my life's work, where it on the contrary says about, along with many other gene keys, to kind of let go of the grander visions and just focus your life energy in the here and now. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still reconciling these two, but I guess it's like many other things in the gene keys is the paradox, right? We're just gonna bask in the paradox. What I found reflected in my life this week, as because I went on a trip, so when I came back, there was a lot of work to be done, and I definitely had the energy to just get down to business and one after another, do a lot of tasks, things, getting back to the routine life here required some tasks. Catching up on my regular web design business work required some tasks. So definitely the energy to complete all the tasks was there. I feel generally on purpose, so I can't really comment or say that, oh, it all feels meaningless and things like this. I would like to comment that yes, there is a little bit of resistance to doing web design work when I'm full of creativity and ideas for, this kind of work of creation and spreading the Gene Keys wisdom and creating my own offerings as a guide. And I think I feel the wisdom that I'm taking from this Gene Key with me is that it doesn't really matter, even if it's a everyday routine life minutia, as long as you feel like it's leading you towards living this grander purpose. So for me, the refrain that, oh no, I'm not just bogged down doing web design work where I'm meant to put bigger things, is that no, web design work is all part of my grander purpose. And even if the most routine tasks and work that I've already been doing for the last 23 years, it might feel a bit boring, feels reinvigorated and re-inspired when I see it as part of the bigger picture and part of kind of this universal plan of me sharing my gifts in the world. So yeah, it's definitely a good reminder and good to have that energy for those small tasks. So then we're moving on to the gift of determination. And here, I like how they talk about it here. So yes, we need determination to decide on the purpose, decide to move towards this purpose. Especially we've been stuck in this loop of inertia of not really going anywhere, just living out our routine lives. But here the image is about, digging a trench. And the first few actions are hard because you're trying to dig that trench, but the more you do the new actions, again, small actions, but leading towards the grander purpose, the more that easy it becomes. Because then you're just in this trench that you've dug, and it's like this groove that carries you along. And in my life, how I've seen it, I've, um, I've done a lot of changes since I came back from my trip this Monday. So we're in Sunday now, end of the week. Let go of a lot of things. I'll probably do a separate video just on that because there's so much to unpack. Like, it's the first time a transformation led to like a significant shift in me changing outside life. Usually it's an inner transformation that then slowly, seeps to outward changes, but this one was like inner transformation. I came back home the following day and I was just changing everything. And part of the changes is that I stopped whatever was, I don't know what it was, how it is, especially with the inside of as life's work, it's all paradigm shifts, right? Once I'm paradigm shifted, I can't really remember what was really stopping me before. So I started posting, daily, just like weird drinks I make and drink and things I do and things I enjoy. And how I see this determination playing out for me is hopefully doing these first few actions, I'm lucky enough that they're inspired, but I guess again they're inspired by the bigger vision, like, oh, I want to share this lifestyle in this way of being. Yeah, those first few actions, oh, it was like took me a little while. Like I tried this program and that program and trying to like make a pretty image and all these things, and hopefully this is the me digging the trench. That at first is a little hard, but then hopefully will just become part of my normal routine that I can share and hopefully inspire people. So yeah, that's my determination for the week. And invincibility. It's interesting that I was also really drawn to contemplating the Jinki 26 that I've discovered is activated on my profile by the asteroid Lilith. So it's all very mysterious, but it's connected to the Jinki 9. Um, because of the cities. They're like sister cities. So Jinki 9 has invincibility and Jinki 26 has invisibility. And in this sense, what does invincibility refers to? Yeah, the awareness completely dissolving into the consciousness, the all that is. And invincibility, not in a sense that I'm super protected and all powerful, but on the contrary, that I completely disappear. And that's why it's so, so similar, but slightly different from the city of invisibility. So yeah, my invincibility comes from the complete dissolution of the self. When there is nothing to destroy, I'm invincible. So yeah, the city of invincibility talks about really having an awareness and a sense of the universe and the macrocosm being feeling it inside your own body. And that was exactly my experience this week as I started the program called Somatic Descent, which is all about going and really feeling deep inside the body. And that was exactly my experience, I guess, aided, or I don't know, how this magically coinciding with the Jinky 9 transit. And that's exactly what I was feeling, like they're just going deep inside the fathomless, endless, boundless universe inside the belly, inside the body, all the cells radiating and alive like the stars in the sky. So yeah, it's real. It's in there. Gotta find it. And I'll put a link to the course below as well, and probably do another video just on that, because it's also rapidly becoming a real key part of my life and my work. And Jinkies always said, listen to the body and be led by the body, but never really said how. And I found the resources. So that's the Jinky 9 transit. I'm not really sure. I'm just thinking, what else is there anything to add? I probably won't be profiling the upcoming Jinky like I have in the previous videos. And then we just have to wait and see what happens in the next 6 days. All right. Hopefully see you again then. And until then, individuate. Have fun.